Do you remember that classic Sunday school song, I am the church, you are the church? That first verse of that song goes something like this. The church is not a building. The church is not a steeple. The church is not a resting place. The church is a people. It's a simple song, but it has a profound message, particularly during these times when so many of our people have not been able to gather safely back in our building. These times have reminded us that indeed the church is the people. So during this growing faithfully, serving boldly, giving generously stewardship appeal, we want to take just a moment to celebrate what truly makes Lutheran Church of the Redeemer so special. And that, of course, is the people God has gathered in this place.
I'm Kate Elkins, the director at Redeemer's Weekday Ministry, Midtown Lutheran Preschool. 2020 was a year we all faced decisions we never could have imagined. For Redeemer's Preschool, it was the decision to reopen for the regular school year or to close. The decision for families was to stay enrolled or to understandably pull out of their enrollment commitments for health concerns. As we watched our numbers dwindle last summer, it created some big financial concerns for our weekday ministry. We knew the families that wanted to come back needed us and felt strongly about supporting us. We also knew we had a strong, committed staff of teachers. So thankfully, with the support of leadership and our congregational council, the decision was made to go ahead with reopening in August with some extra funding from Redeemer to supplement our tuition. There was a lot of work, thought, and care put into all the policies and protocol that had to be put into place, and it was all completely worth it. We had a wonderful year welcoming the kids back after almost 6 months of being away from school. Since early in the pandemic, children were very isolated from peers, so preschool was the main opportunity for them to have meaningful interactions with classmates and other adults in their lives. And coming to school offered some consistency and normalcy for the children and parents and staff. Towards the end of the year, the parents decided to put together a video for our staff to tell them how grateful they were for all the ways that Midtown Lutheran Preschool program served their families during the 2020 to 2021 academic year.
Terrence Clark, the executive chef at the Lutheran Redeemer Church. For the age 13 to 18 years old, I was homeless, and I ate out of places. I cleaned out garbage cans. We had to sleep in cars, which was really, really rough. When I graduated from high school, and I went right into Johns and Wells in California, where I got my master's, and I also got a bachelor's in business management in the kitchen. So I said, God put me in here to be a shepherd. These guys know me. I minister to them with my food. Food is a way to minister to the soul, and they love the food and nutritious. I make sure everything is correct. To me, this is not a soup kitchen. To me, this is their home, and those are our guests. They're not homeless to me, they're our guests. And this is how you treat people, the way you want to be treated. And we are the servants. It's like Jesus was a servant, as well as we're servants. The way you minister to someone is showing love and kindness. That's why I do what I do. This is the mission, this is the concept, and this is what I continue to do. And today, the Lord has called me back.
I love Redeemer because we talk about God, and I like Sunday school. And I also like singing in Sunday school. I get to learn about God, and I get to play with friends.
The energy of the overall community, whether that's in the atrium here during Sunday or after Sunday worship service, or whether it's in the sanctuary listening to the choir or the jazz trio, or whether it's during the ministry teams when we meet either in the church or outside the church, that energy of everyone's joy and spirituality that just gets expanded when we get together.
There are three things that I love about Redeemer. The first is the people. Redeemer has such a community, sense of belonging and connectedness, and I am so grateful to be part of this church. The second reason I love Redeemer is the beautiful sanctuary. I find great joy in being able to worship in such a space. And the third reason I love Redeemer is because of the opportunity that's provided to me to be able to give back and to share my gifts with others.
So what do you love about Redeemer? Of course, our video is not quite complete yet. We've just had a sampling of a few of our families, and we want your family to be part of the final version. In your commitment packet, which you will receive this month, will be a copy of the I Love Redeemer Because poster. And we hope that you and your family will fill out your response, take a picture of it, and send it back to the church so that we can include it in our final version. We're going to use that video to proclaim to the world what a special place Lutheran Church of the Redeemer truly is. Also, in your commitment packet, you will find a brochure describing our accomplishments from 2021, also our mission goals for the coming year, as well as a pledge card on which you can record your commitment of time, talent, and treasure to support the mission of Lutheran Church of the Redeemer. We're asking that every family return that pledge card by Commitment Sunday, which this year is October 31st, Reformation Sunday. On behalf of the staff, the church council, and all of our leaders, I just want to thank you for your continued support and your prayers for the mission of Lutheran Church of the Redeemer. It is because of your faithfulness and your generosity that we continue to grow faithfully and serve boldly.